True to form, the early train was late. Fellow travelers stared sideways at his state. But there stood the remnants of a champion, then junior and amateur. Nonetheless, that name had carried weight. Though none of them knew anything of him to tell, he felt their glances pierce that fighter's thinning shell. And a tear above his eye was cause to question why he took the fight only days before the bell. At the picket line he kissed and left his bride, and a sun swelling slowly there inside, and countless comrades wishing only to provide with a Tory fetish for attrition, a fondness for division, forced family after family to sustain themselves with little more than crime. Inside a tattered glove, 1,000 burned a hole. Some he begged, some he borrowed, some he stole. And before the bell a friend would place that precious grant on him to fall. For he knew his title days had long since set sail, and the nasty ride might be the final nail. But a valid loss would get an easy payout from the bet. And as the train began to slow, he said, today I'll banish every silhouette those tyrants cast upon my door. His record met the bookies in advance, and 22-1 was their opinion of his younger rival's chance. Called over from the ropes, he placed every ounce of hope that he had left in his opponent's cocky stance. But the bell rang out and out he came to meet a duff defence, a china chin and flattened feet. But his cross could shatter bone, and that nasty right alone was what he'd have to take to make sure he'd be beat. As the third began, it shamed him to stand, forced to take a beating from a less estimable man. He'd allowed every ill-considered jab to land, and now freely cornered and resigned, he gave a final sigh, smiled and dropped his hand. Smiled and dropped his hand. Train pulled away at 12:02. Fellow travelers had sighed and scattered few. His head hung heavy on his chest, but the privilege of rest was still beyond a job he didn't want to do. Inside a tattered glove the winnings left its air, but that loyal friend could see that no one was aware. Therein lay the remnants of a champion, then junior and amateur, 'cause no one's taught the name of any man. All he's done is given all he